Welcome to my perfume series. Today I'm going to do a accord review of Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Summer Vibes for Men. It is one of my favorite fragrances. So it says that the main accords for this fragrance is woody, citrus, aromatic, amber, and fresh spicy. I definitely get the woody aspect and the citrus. I would classify this wholly as a aromatic citrus, but everybody has a different perspective. The top note is Sicilian Lemon, the middle note is Cypress, base note is Amberwood. I think the reason I like it so much is because you get so much of that bright citrus at the beginning. Everyone pretty much agrees with me on this when it comes to Fragrantica because longevity, it says moderate, sillage, it says moderate. Pretty much everyone agrees with that. Citruses are probably the most difficult, long-lasting fragrance to formulate. Okay, let's spritz and try. So right off the bat, it's that strong bite of citrus, but it's green, but it doesn't last long. It's actually funny because I don't know if this accord has lime or anything in it, but there's sometimes lime to me, like citruses. Sometimes citruses will smell both lime and lemon to me because the essential scent of that is sometimes the same, if that makes sense. And then the woodsy, it's not like a dark wood, okay? It's not like an oak, it's not like a cedar wood, it's even not like a sandalwood. Those all have very distinctive smells. It's pretty much like if you walk into like a wood shop, or for example, like I feel like a really good example would be at a beach shop. Sometimes they have wood artistry and that fresh cut wood smell. That's what they're talking about when it comes to the woodsy aspect. Because the middle note is cypress. It's not necessarily the most woody smell. It's more of like a green woody. And so it's not going to be like that really strong, pungent, woody smell. So if you're afraid of that, don't worry about it. It's not going to be that strong. And then amber, and so the category of amber is very different for everyone. You are not going to smell it the same way that I do. When I smell amber, I smell a sense of warmth. Amber is not necessarily a definable smell or scent. It is more so a feeling. And amber to me kind of smells, it's a scent of touch. It's kind of like a sense of being, and it's an engulfing accord. Typically it's at the bottom, as this one is, because of the fact that it kind of encapsulates everything else in the accord and like all of the notes. That's typically why amber's at the bottom. Typically that's why amber is popular in general, because amber has a really important job. Same thing with oud. Amber and oud are hard to define. It's hard to define them. Again, like perfume and fragrance in general is very subjective. No scent that I describe is going to be exactly how you smell it. Smell is such a unique and experiential experience. It's based on experience, it's based on memory, it's based on our senses, and really gonna be the same. But even just sitting here, the top note is burned off. It's now at post-alcohol stage where you get a lot of that alcohol smell. It's a light citrus. It's a light citrus woodsy. It pretty much, like, I have not seen a lot of change. I've worn this for so long now. Use this as like a grounding scent because it's a little bit of everything. If you ever smell the original light blue is like a little bit less spicy. I don't know how to describe it other than that. It's a little bit less spicy. When it comes to men's fragrances, Summer Vibe was limited edition, summer edition of the men's light blue, and the original light blue was not as spicy as this one. This one's a little bit stronger, but it's meant for summer, which summer, more masculine. Think about like you're going in the ocean, you're going and doing activities, you're sweating. It's a little bit of that musky athleisure I think that they're trying to capture, and then the Sicilian Lemon to kind of tie off the fact that it's still based in seaside relaxation. So it's my Accord breakdown. If you have any questions, I'll leave the details in the description, but that is all for Miss Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Summer Vibes. Okay, see you next time.